right, Cowboy Nation, we're back into this thing one way or another. We're going to talk about this. We're going to talk about this Dallas Cowboys schedule. We're going to go over the review, and we're going to see everything that we can see with our natural eyes of the schedule. I really appreciate each and every last one of you all for tuning in to the nation. Don't forget to hit that like button, share this content, let a friend, neighbor, foe know where to go. Now, I'm only here for a little while on my Law Nation page, so you guys can know to transfer everything over to the Law Nation 2.0 page. If you have an issue with finding that page, just click the link in the description box. If not, I'm also live on dlive.tv/Law Nation. That's LAW Nation. You can catch the show there as well. I really appreciate each and every last one of you all. Just want to be able to let you guys know that the Law Nations page, I'm fin to leave this site and go to the Law Nations 2.0 page. That's where you guys can listen to this show. So I just want to let you know, directing you guys to go there. So really appreciate each and every last one of you all. Really do, really do, really do. And let's get this thing going one way or another as we begin to talk about this NFL schedule. The Dallas Cowboys versus the other teams. Let me know of your predictions too. Let's go one way or another. Somebody put 10-6. Somebody put 11-5. I can live with that. I really can. I'm Jazzy said this is a really easy schedule. We'll let time tell, right? Time is the test of us all. Time will either make you or break you. So, like I said, this stream finna end on Law Nation's page, and it's gonna pick back up at Law Nation's 2.0 page. Just click the link in the description box if you need help finding. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, appreciate everybody for still being part of the mix. It's a real pleasure of talking to you all, especially those who support in this page and understand that we all have trials, we all have tribulations, we all have those little issues that pop up here and there. We're going to go over the entire list, and then we'll open up the phone lines. Really appreciate each and every last one of you all. Thank you all for tuning in to the nation. And as we begin to go to the big board, I'm going to call it the big board. It's really my gram page. We're going to pull my Instagram page up, and I got the chart schedule there. As you guys can see, I hope you are able to see this right here. The first week, we got the New York Giants at 4:25 p.m. on September the 8th. We'll play against them, and it's going to be at home. And to me personally, I'm looking at that game. I'm thinking that they want the primetime lights on everything. They want Saquon Barkley versus a fresh Ezekiel Elliott. They want to see if they can bring in some type of element. They want to see if they can bring in some type of center of attractions on that weekend. On that week, I meant to say. Well, weekend, of course, is on a weekend. But they want to bring in some type of an excitement to that. So I believe that the reason why they select that game, of course, they could have picked any of these games on the schedule, and it would have been pretty fair for us, right, as far as ratings. And the NFL breeds off of rating. They love ratings. They don't like it. They love it. They love the ratings. And this is the second game. This is a away game. And the reason why I love the schedule like this is similar, if I'm not mistaken, this is similar to 2016, right? We played the New York, and then we played the Redskins. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. We did that in 2016. But I do love the fact that these are two divisional games, meaning that either we can be 2-0 coming out of the stretch, real happy, feeling good about ourselves, or I can say that we can be 0-2 in the division, and we'll be really behind the 8 ball. But I'm really thinking that Dallas Cowboys collectively, for the last years we had started with Jason Garrett, we always started off slow. That's the reality of it. Well, 2015, I take that back. We didn't start off that slow. But I digress. I like this schedule. I like the first 3 games because I'm looking at these Dolphins right here. If you guys can see, there's going to be a new coach down there, right? New quarterback for them. A lot of people thinking that we should go out there and grab. I'm talking about grab the quarterback Ryan Fitzpatrick last year. This is his name, Ryan Fitzmagic, I think. A lot of people saying the Cowboys would be better off if we would grab that guy last year. No, I don't know about that. But we saw that, we saw that down the line that wasn't the case, nor the scenario. It wasn't, All right, so this is the game that a lot of people got circled on their calendar. They got the Saints circled on their calendar. And a lot of people feeling like the Saints are like a measuring tool of what we can become or what we need to beat in order to put us in the high, angles of being a dominant team. Do you guys feel the same? Do you guys feeling the exact same way as when we play against the Saints? Would that be like a good measuring stick for us? Let me know in the comment box. Let me know. I really want to know your thoughts. I really want to know your opinions of the Saints, if you guys feel the same way and in those matters there. Let me see who else we have here. Really appreciate you guys. Really do, man. Really thank you guys for tuning in to the nation. And it's one of those things, Cowboy Nation, is that when we look at these things, when we look at everything collectively, and I'm talking about really collectively, how do you guys feel, and I'm talking about about the starting of the schedule? Is it something that we can say and we can look back on and say, man, oh wow, what did we get ourselves into? Do you feel that way? Let me see if I can pop out my chat box, man. My chat box went away. Let me read your comments, because let me do this right here. If I go here, and then if I go there, it's all a working process. Really appreciate you all. Thank you all for tuning in to the nation. All right, my guy Stello says, I say 2-0, week 3. Yeah, Stellos, man. He says 2-0. Samuel says, Law, what's up with that Sap man? I don't know. Oh, this is Sap man. Okay. Shout out to you, Sap man. And Saints game is going to be different. I think it is. My Cowboys family says, nice photo. I think my Cowboys family made the photo. I grabbed the photo from Instagram. So if my Cowboys family made the photo, shout out to you all. Really appreciate you all for making the photo. Please don't tell YouTube that Law Nation went and got your photo and all of a sudden Law Nation is profiting off of your photo. I didn't mean to profit off your photo, if that's the case or the scenario. But that's what's going on right there. Savage Time. We should start off 3-0. This is Savage Time. Yeah. I just don't sleep on the teams with the new coaches, because I really can't put a place on those particular teams. I really can't. I really can't put a figure on those two teams. Like when the team is fresh, they got a new coach. You just never know the parameters of how they're going to operate and how they're going to work things out. It's always to me personally, I call it a fickle matter, because you just don't know. If I'm correct with that, you just don't know with it, So that's how I look at it. Let me know how you guys feel about that. I just don't really know if that's the flavor of when you have a new coaching philosophy. I could be 1,000,000% wrong, but that's just how I groove with it, And if we look back, this game right here, I think that this October the 6th game, I think they try to hit us with the okie doke, because you got a good quarterback. Oh, I'm sorry. You got a great quarterback with Drew Brees, and then you got to follow that back up with another great quarterback with Aaron Rodgers. The one thing that I can say with those quarterbacks, you're going to have to be thinking. So October the 6th, at least it's a home game, right? It's not like we're away, so we back in Big D, and Aaron Rodgers normally he don't play that well against us at our home, but it's been times in certain situations that in the last quarter he just turned on to this magic, right? Yeah, so hey, Zach Nation says Ryan Fitz tragic. Ooh, buddy. Hey, I love that, man. That's a cold name to give him. Oh, my goodness. And then at 4:25 on October the 13th, we played the Jets. Shout out to the Jets. October the 20th, that's the day that everybody should have circled on their calendar, because all of the Philadelphia Eagles fans are out here saying that the Cowboys are trash, and they always be yelling, "We want Dallas, we want Dallas, we want Dallas." And then when we beat them, oh, they cheated. Oh, they had Ezekiel Elliott, that's why they won. Or all Dak Prescott can't throw more than 5 or 6 yards, and he threw 455 yards. Oh, it was a luck play. It's always an excuse with them when we play against them. So now I like the fact that they come to our home first. They get down here, get comfortable, because that Jerry Jones and already said, hey, I want everybody in the stand. So you know what he's going to do? He changed out that big old TV that stretched from one end to the other end of the earth. And he put a 4K signal in there. So he got a 4K, I guess 4K. He upgraded the TVs basically. Everybody got a 4K TV so you can see with your eyes Amari Cooper catching the ball. You can see Ezekiel Elliott leaping over the opposition. You can see Dak Prescott giving somebody the stiff arm. It would be nice, right? And then we go back. See, these are two back-to-back. Say it with me, back-to-back, Cowboy Nation. DJ Cobbs, yes, it's been 20 years. Yes, it's been a long time. But we got back-to-back division games right here. So we play them at night at 8:20. And then we have a bye, which we go free. Jerry Jones will allow Jason Garrett to go on his wonderful, and I'm talking about wonderful, vacation. Maybe he go to another baseball game, right? It worked out for us last year, right? He go to another baseball game. And then we play, I guess this must be a Monday nighter at 8:15. I could be off. November the 4th. You guys let me know what day that's on actually, if it's on a Monday night or if it's on a Sunday. And then we play the Minnesota Vikings. And then after the Vikings, we play the Detroit. This team is always crazy to me, though. Not to sneeze over this team. And then we'll go down this list of where we can look at the wins and where we can look at the losses, okay? We played Detroit Lions for several past years. It seems like we play the Lions and the Green Bay Packers often, more often than none, right? We play them a lot. And on November the 24th, we turn around and we play the Patriots. We get a 4-day break, and then we play the Bills. And that game going to be circled on everybody's calendar because they got a guy down there who says they practice facility or a recovery facility is better than far beyond, and it poo-poos on a Dallas Cowboys recovery system. And his name is Cole Beasley. And you might as well not say Cole. You might as well put Cold Beasley because that's how he's acting right now. So they say that that's where he's going to be at. Hopefully he can still stay healthy around that time, and we can see what he can bring out there for them. So we can see, hey, he better not go across that middle with Jalen Smith with them big old biceps of an arm and the Predator, and you talking about the Wolf Hunter. You come across that middle, boy. Oh, OMG. And don't let us have somebody like a Jonathan Abrams. This is going to be a difficult game for us. And I'm always looking at this right here. Collectively, the Chicago Bears is a defensive-minded team, right? And then they're going to play you rough. It's going to be on December the 5th. It's a night game. Look at the night. Look at all the primetime games we got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 primetime games. I know that 425 is really not considered a primetime game slot, but I'm going to go ahead and put 425 as a primetime game slot because there's going to be only several teams playing at that time parameter, and I guarantee you everybody's eye is going to be glued to the silver and blue Cowboy Nation. You guys know, let's count again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 in the house. So it's a lot of primetime games. So we might be gasped at this point. We're going to play a hot, and I think that as my guy, Vaj Lombardi, he puts Illuminati on everything. I think the NFL Illuminati then set this part up for us. A good defensive team, a high-powered offensive team, and a bag of nuts team. I don't know, whether or not they're going to be on the high end on the defense or they're going to be on the low end of offense. It's a brutal stretch right here between December the 5th all the way through December the 22nd. They gave us a little breather with the Brills. I just don't know who they're going to be, but the Patriots not going to be nobody you're going to sneeze at on November the 24th. That's just the reality of it, man. Stellos, man, appreciate you. Thank you for making the donation to help grow the nation. He says here, more like New York Let's and let's y'all win. And then he made a double it back up and dropped another 5 in here. And thank you for help supporting this channel. He says Cowboys Saints will be to the wire. We can win in New Orleans. Yeah, we can win in New Orleans. We've proven ourselves that we can win in those areas. And I don't sleep nowhere. I'm not going to sleep on the New Orleans Saints, but I can tell you that we be ready. We lock, loaded, and ready. I think that the schedule is in favor of us finally, and I think that we can make something happen. I really do. I really do. And then the last final game will be against on December the 29th against the Redskins. But if you look at the final stretch of these schedules, look. We're the only team that's on the late night televisions. 425, 430, 820, 425, 425. I believe December the 29th is a flex schedule, depending on our win-loss record or depending on the situations with the Redskins. They might even flex this to 425 or 430, however it goes. Hey, let me know how you guys feel about everything. Let me know if the record predictions and things of that nature. Let me know how you guys feel all together on this scheduling. Is it favorable for the Dallas Cowboys? Is this something that we can really say to ourselves, hey, man, hey, Cowboy Nation, we got this now. Finally, or is it something that we'll look back at this schedule and say, oh, you know what? Jason Garrett's gone, guys, by week 4 or week 5. I don't see that happening. I see, like I tell my guy all the time, Jerry, I tell him all the time that this is a 10 plus win team. We should be able, and I'm using the operative word, should be able to win at least 10 games. Based off the talent alone. Now, I do know that you don't win, you don't become paper champs, but you got to be able to win. You got to be able to put your money where your mouth at when you signing these players to this big money. Because we looked at the money, we looked at what D-Law is getting paid. We know that this offensive line is like one of the top paid offensive line in the NFL. We planning on paying Amari Cooper. They stretched Ezekiel Elliott to this 5th-year option. So, it's a prove-it year for Ezekiel. Do you want to pay Ezekiel Elliott wide receiver money? Those are things to think about. And that's how I'm looking at it, Cowboy Nation. Because if not, man, who is this? Lucio says should be 6-1 going into the bye. Hey, I agree. I flat out agree. But this is. I'm gonna say this again. And guys, please don't get mad at me. I love this team. I love this team all the way. But this is the other thing that I would like to say here, man. As much as I love this team, as much as we admire this team, I still have big reservations as it relates to Jason Garrett. I do. Now, having that first week bye, I said all last year, I said I would rather for us to crawl into the playoff, get hot, and win us a playoff game, and then hopefully the next game we will be hot again, and then we win 2 more games, and then, you know, for all of a sudden you look up, we in the Super Bowl. Do you guys really want us to go 13-3, 12-4, have a first week bye, and ready for Jason Garrett to get us together? Are you guys feeling comfortable with Jason Garrett, or just have nothing to do with Jason Garrett? It's nothing to do with Jason Garrett. Let me show you guys the other platform while you all are still here. I appreciate you all for being part of this thing, and I really do, man. Let me show you guys what the other platform look like. Bam. This is what it looks like, guys. I know it's a new millennium type of platform. It got all of those good things on it. It's one of those things where when you look at the platform, you say, hey, man, what is it? Got lemons, they got ice cream down here, they got diamonds, they got Ninja Jet. I think that's what it is. But I appreciate all of the faithful people who follow me on dlive.tv Law Nations /Law Nation. I really do appreciate it, man. Now, for those, it looks like you're looking into a double matrix scene there, but that's just how it goes, Cowboy Nation. That's how it goes. And shout out to those that's on my Twitter handle too. Really appreciate each and every last one of you all for commenting. Let me know what's going on throughout the day. And that's on Twitter. Really appreciate you, like Eb88, the great. Man, I'm telling you, man, people from all over the globe. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Let me answer this phone, boy. Mr. Telephone Man. Y'all know it, when you get by my age.
Call from
computer.
To accept, press 1.
What's up, my brother?
What's happening?
Nothing much, man. Tell the world who you are, man, before we dive into this computer.
This is your boy, Computer Man from 36 Mafia, Adventures in Hollywood, Cowboy Fanatic for life. The guy who cried over Dez and he turned his back on us.
Yes, indeed, man. So how do you feel about this schedule, man, that's that I just went over?
That schedule you just went over?
Yeah.
After 20 years, 542, they finally gave us a favorable schedule.
Wow. It's that favorable.
When have we ever had a schedule that bounced our way?
Man, it looks like they always plot against us. I'll say that this is the thing. The issues with this schedule is kind of like in the middle. And I like that because we also have a bye week inside. So I kind of like looking at that part of the schedule. I think the first few games, the division games are always kind of hard, regardless of how you look at it. We play each other hard. We like the SEC, you see. So I'm gonna call out the first. Do you have the schedule in front of you?
Yeah, I got it. I got the spread. Yeah. Thank you.
So I'm gonna call out. I'm gonna pull up so everybody else can see the schedule. And shout out to my Cowboys family for making the schedule. They did a great job with the Photoshop or whatever they used to create it. It look fly. Go check out their page, my Cowboys family. All right, so he got right here, computer. September the 8th at 4:25, we play against the New York Giants.
When?
September the 8th is going to be on PM Eastern time. It's going to be at our house in Big D.
Redskin. Win.
Oh, you saying win? Oh, WIN. Okay.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
I said win. Okay, September the 15th. So that's a win. That's a W. I'm gonna. So you're gonna put your prediction down right now on wax.
You talking about going against a team that doesn't have Odell Beckham?
Uh-huh.
And they got only person they added to their squad right now is Golden Tate.
Oh yeah, I forgot about him.
And they got a non-mobile quarterback that we're gonna stick 2 defensive ends and a bunch of defensive tackles coming up the middle on them.
So you got win. RK. Okay, what about the Dolphins? What you got? New coach?
We need
quarterback?
We need to beat them like they stole something.
So that's a win. So it's 3-0. All right, so we play against them funky New Orleans Saints. Who that?
Like I tell everybody, y'all gotta go play the Saints. The Saints put their pants on just like us. Mm-hmm. Last time I checked, they got 1 Super Bowl. We got 5. They both have the greatest quarterback of all time with his little short butt. but he ain't got but one ring to show for it. Troy Aikman is way better than Drew Brees will ever be. And Troy gets on my nerves.
It did. Troy gets on your nerves. All right, so that's a W. All right, so.
Yeah, it should be, because they're going to come out, well, we got to get back at the other. They're going to be all mad, come out, they got to get even with us. We're going to go down there and we're going to thump them.
So we 4-0 at this point.
Should be.
Whew, the media, Roger Goodell gonna have to step in and do something at this time.
Oh yeah, they're gonna try to suspend somebody. They might try to suspend Dak and have Jerry go down on his jail or something, try to kill the whole team off. Cause they got those computers. I don't understand. If something ain't right, man. I can't believe they gave us a schedule like this.
Aaron Williams on YouTube says, "Hey man, you right, computer. We got them dogs. Let them loose." Yeah, that's coming from a true Noob, man. He's barking.
Yeah,
Kappa around
here. I'm a Noob.
And you barking.
But I'm dog that day, baby. Come on.
All right, so October the 6th, they try to hit us with the okie doke. We just played Drew Brees. Now we got to play Aaron Rodgers. What we got?
We owe him some payback. We're going to break his back and put him out for the rest of the year.
And it's at our house. It's at the Kingpin Palace. Dallas Cowboys, Big D.
Dak is 2-0. Dak 2-1 against Rodgers, ain't he?
I mean, he's some type of favorable number, is he? Or is he? No. He beat it. Well, if you count in the playoffs, God Lord. All right, yeah, he's something like that. I know we beat him twice, right? Did we? Huh? Y'all put it down in the comment box. Help me out. All right.
I know we went up there and thumped them in Green Bay, and then they came to Dallas that year, and they got us in the playoffs. But then when we played them again, we beat them, right?
No. We lost because the ball bounced off the body of Terrence Williams. You remember that?
But was that Dak playing?
Dak was playing that game. It was a great
game. Was it the playoff game or a season game?
It was a season game. It was last year. It was 2017. But he's 2-1. You say you're right. Savage time. Somebody says DJ Cobb says he's 1-2. I mean, I think Dak is going.
2-1 against Rodgers.
You 2-1. I'm gonna have to look it up, man. I'm gonna have to. Somebody said he's 3-0. Rodgers passed his prime. We get a W. So we 5-0 at that point. Forget it. It's gonna put a W down. Okay. All right. So you put a W. Just gonna be on wax, computer. So if this happened, man, boy, don't you know that, man? I'm gonna have to say, man, can you pull out those lottery tickets for me?
I'll tell you. When I seen that schedule today, I was in a good mood today for some reason. I was dancing, singing.
Don't you know how many prime times? You know how much?
I'm talking about before I even got the schedule. I was dancing and singing.
let me call out how many prime times games we got, and I'm counting the 425 games at prime time. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 prime time games, man. It's 16 games in the season.
And we got 12 prime times.
That mean
we playing what at 3? We playing at 12 times.
We played at 425 majority of the time. So we got, let me see how many night games. We might as well call us the night Dallas Cowboys. 1, 2, 3, 4. We playing four times. They know it. They just know it. Boy, if we fool around and get a ring, don't you know how crazy they'll be? Don't you know how much money they'll bring to the NFL?
They got to put they might well change that trophy to Jerry Jones' name instead of Labate. Call it Mr. Jones Trophy. Because what a lot of people don't realize, you fickle Cowboy fans out there that always be talking noise about Mr. Jones, let me tell y'all something right now. Mm-hmm. All those daggum owners in the league were millionaires before Jerry Jones.
Right.
Jerry Jones, just like J.R. Ewing turned his family to billionaires, Jerry did the same thing for the NFL with their ungrateful tail. Roger Goodell wouldn't be getting that contract it won for Jerry Jones negotiating the media contract and getting all that money brought in. He ought to get out on his hands and knees and kiss Jerry Jones' feet.
Whew. Man, you
and give him a reach around if he asks for one.
Woo! Man.
They need to hire me. Cowboy Nation, the ticket supposed to be giving me a media pass to walk up down the sideline. Don't be surprised if you don't see me tackle somebody on the field.
Man, if you get that media
if a fight
pass,
break out with the Cowboys and the opposing team, I'm getting in the middle of it.
You getting in? You're gonna be right there running on the field like, look, I'm there. I'm computer.
Yeah, I'm dropping bowls like Dusty Rose on these folks.
You gonna
coming out the top rope like Buddy Landale with the twist.
You gonna bring your boy Paul out there too, man? You can bring your boy
Oh,
Paul.
yeah, I'm have Paul out there. Paul be right behind me. Him and Juicy. Everybody, the whole Hypnotized Man camp will be right behind me if I charge the fee.
Yes, indeed. You're going to be out there for Oxnard, too, though, right before this.
Oh, yeah.
All this
Oxnard, sideline passes, all that. You going to see me sit up in that box with Mr. Jones one of these days. I'm going to be over there wiping the glasses off.
Yes, indeed.
They're like, who is that? That's the field there wiping Mr. Jones' glasses off. Then you see me out in the helicopter laying on with a bunch of snow bunnies flying around Dallas kicking.
What spot you going to be at down here in Dallas, man? Is it going to be Stars and Spirits, or what's the name of that spot?
Oh, I'll be at Russ's or JJ's.
Oh, okay, cool. Hey, and after the Green Bay Packers game, we got the Jets, the Eagles, and the New York Giants. They're gonna keep us all on the east side. They're gonna save some gas.
Wins.
Man. So we
Our
not
fan
gonna.
base is so strong up there, it's gonna be ridiculous. We'll have more fans in the stadium than the Jets will.
Yes, indeed.
Man, did y'all see? I mean, to get cut you off. Did y'all see the thing that the Cowboys just posted with Amari Cooper on there talking noise about all the teams we playing?
No.
The man put out a bottle of hot sauce for Buffalo's game.
Who did that?
I guess he talking about the Buffalo. I don't know if he talking about the Buffalo sauce or the wings, or he talking about the sauce with cold beef. I don't know which one it is, but he had the sauce out.
What are your honest
Buffalo.
thoughts of Cole Beasley? How you feel about him?
Cole Beasley's a hater. Bye. With his itty bitty self. I never did like him no way. He had an attitude too much for me.
Okay. And what do you feel about Jason Witten?
Now, it would have been cool. I'm not talking him going to get his money and take care of his family. That's what he's supposed to do. That's what a man's supposed to do.
Right.
When you leave, you ain't got to kick us and talk noise about us. We didn't make you leave. You left on your own. But a matter of fact, you quit and wouldn't even have a career in football. The Cowboys had to beg you to come back. And Witten didn't like that. Witten said, why we going to go beg this dude to come back and he don't want to play?
I remember that. I remember some of that. Yeah.
I don't like quitters, man. If you going to quit on us, you're going to quit on us again.
Yeah. Man.
So we got some payback up there.
We got some payback, and we played them on. Let me see if I can go back to this big board here.
I think then a lot of people had looked at that. Saints got one of them screw me schedule like we usually get.
Well, I don't even know the Saints schedule. What they look schedule like?
Oh man, they got murdered in the road the 44 games with us. I just seen something else. Man, Saints got 4 tough starting games out. I hadn't looked at the schedule. All I just seen was they were talking about they had a tough 4 coming.
So, computer man, in your quick thoughts, who do you have us losing to, or we going 16-0 like my guy Burning Beard said over here on YouTube?
If we don't have no injuries or no suspensions, we can go 16-0. Now we might go up there and play the Patriots. They might cheat us, and we might have a lag. Now, only thing that might end up getting us is we got to make sure we got a ball hawking safety that don't get lost in no coverage. Right now, that's the only weakest point on our team right now is safety. That's it.
Safety.
We have no other weaknesses on the team besides safety and maybe backup running back. That's the only thing that we have. I still been talking to Bernard and Eric Berry, so I'm still trying to convince them to come to Dallas. It's not over with yet.
Not over. Well,
don't be surprised that Eric don't sign with us after the draft. We don't get the right safety we need in the draft.
Yeah, true that. I mean, it would be a great educational tool for Xavier Woods. I don't think nobody else can mentor him better than Eric Berry would. So, yeah. I mean, you're right on the money, especially since you know Bernard and them. Tell him, like, come on out. We will give Eric Berry one of those Sean Lee's contracts with incentives.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think. We give him some money.
Get no cash. They got plenty of money. We'll get somebody. Jerry Jones got billions of dollars. We can get that man $20 million on the table. He ain't got nothing. Anybody got nothing about that.
You know it.
Somebody bring you a bag of cash, that's on you. They ain't got to do with nothing else. If I was the owner, they'd be after me because I'd be paying Rascals on the tape.
Yeah.
I mean, go to this offshore account and check these numbers.
It's probably why he went and bought that yacht. You know, hey, when we ain't this crazy? Ain't the Super Bowl in Miami?
Wouldn't that be something? We pull up on that route and get off that route.
Boy, shoot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cowboys.
Yeah. So
Cowboys, baby.
So let's talk a little bit about contract talk since I got you on the phone, man. Who you pay first? Do you pay Zeke? Do you go ahead and pay Dak Prescott? Or
I go ahead and knock out Amari and Dak and get Zeke his money next year.
Okay, because they did sign him for a 5-year option, so they probably be going that route. Do you pay Ezekiel Elliott wide receivers money?
Yes, why not? If we can get a deal work out, I think Dak should take 20-something million. Amari take 20-something million, and Zeke take 20-something million. That way, everybody can get $20 million a year. Instead of trying to pay somebody 30, somebody 17, somebody 15, to give everybody 20. Because if I was Dak Prescott, I wouldn't want to have a large contract because they already give him a hard time in Dallas. So why in the world make things worry by getting one of those major contracts so all they can do is hound you about it when you don't play good? I slide on the radar and get my money. What's the difference between $5 million and between $65 million and $70 million? Nothing. You're just gonna get charged more tax. That's it.
More taxes, yeah. I mean, money can only buy so much, right? As they say, money is money.
Yeah, you from Mississippi State and you from New Orleans, from Louisiana.
Man, Dak's like, forget what you saying, computer. I want that bag, man. I want that 30.
I tell you what, if he want that bag so bad, he can take his butt somewhere else and go somewhere else to play. I ain't finna bankrupt my team to try to pay him, and then he can't do the job.
He can't do the job. Well,
now, left up to me, if to be honest with you, I'd trade that and get Rosen in there from Arizona.
Okay, so you with that philosophy, that's only if Dak Prescott asking for a lot of money. Is that correct?
I ain't gotta do it. I do it right now. Just go and get it out the way. So I ain't gotta worry about it. Because if we get somebody like Josh Rosen and the media ease up on the team, you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of consequences in having a black quarterback. You're gonna get a lot of stuff from everybody.
Yeah, true that.
You know what I'm saying? We get Josh Rosen look good at two shoes in there. We ain't gotta worry about it. That'll leave us alone.
And leave you clean alone. I can see where your rationale is a little bit on that.
Everybody won't be mad at the team no more because they feel like Dak took Tony Romo's job from him. Let me tell y'all Tony Romo fans out there something. The reason why Romo didn't do what he needed to do for us, first of all, he hung out the Playboy man because we used to run around with the same girl. He's being there more than I did. Second, he stayed his butt on that golf course all the time. That's why his back was messed up. That's why his back was weak. Right? And then the teammates said that Romo, they felt like it was Romo and the rest of the team. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
He does that now, how he leaves the Nance out when he's doing his commentating. He kind of like a me person. He really should have had that money and gave it to Quincy Carter because he wouldn't have got on the field if they hadn't ransacked Quincy.
So wait a minute. So you said
they get Quincy $10 million. Now if he was a real man, he like, you know what, Quincy, I wouldn't even have none of this if it wasn't for you. Screwing up and everybody hating you because you born on the same day Jerry Jones was, and we picked you out of Georgia and people hated SEC did. So it is what it is. And they trying to play touch over him and give in. And then what got Quincy in trouble, really, what a lot of people don't know, he cut Jerry Jones out on the sideline.
Oh, I didn't know that. Well, Jerry Jones getting used to getting cursed out.
In Arizona. Arizona.
Oh,
Jerry
wow.
come down there sweating Quincy about the games. And Quincy said, man, how the blankety blank you going to pick me doing? I'm going through half the snaps every week in practice, and you getting the other half to church. I need all my snaps. And that was it for Quincy.
It was over with for him from that point. Well, don't
Jerry
bite
did
the
like
hand.
he did Clayton Holmes, planting something on him.
It said, don't bite the hand that feeds you. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. When he went straight Michael Corleone on Quincy.
Good Lord, man.
I mean, there's some other stuff that happened, but I'm not going to repeat that.
Man, you know, I already said a mouthful with Tony Romo going into the Playboy Mansion.
Oh, yeah, Romo stayed in the mansion.
Ah, man.
He stayed in the mansion, and the other girls he liked just like I did with them deal or no deal girls.
Deal or no deal.
Man, Romo was running around like Michael Irvin was. A lot of folks just didn't know it.
Ah, man. Old player Tony Romo, baby.
Yeah.
But I guess Candace Romo slowed him down a little bit because Britney Spears, whoever else he was dating, they couldn't, whoever he was dating. I forgot who he was dating. One of them girls.
I don't know who slowed him down.
Yeah, maybe it was. Yes, indeed, man. So any other thoughts what you have for this show, man? I really appreciate this, man.
Oh, nothing, man. You just done a great job. I love following your stuff. You keep me very informed. I call you like you the concierge of the Cowboys, baby. Cowboy Nation.
Appreciate it.
All Nation, the concierge. Everybody gotta have one of those. and we got us a wartime one too. Like when like when Sonny got mad at Tom, said, "If I had a wartime contest to see, I wouldn't be in this predicament." Papa had Jacob, look what I got. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yes, indeed, man. So,
another thing, Cowboy Nation, something else you should be happy or not happy about or maybe scared about. All those 6 owners that voted against Jerry that started that stuff, 2 of them is gone. We only got 4 more to go.
Oh, break that down for me, man, before you get up out of here. Break that down for me, man. Who's
the 6 owners that was on that committee that bribed Roger Goodell to get rid of Zeke for them 7 games, 2 of them is gone.
Wow.
God rest their soul. I don't mean nothing bad happened to nobody, but they not around no more, so maybe things will ease up for us as far as the rules and stuff.
Jerry Jones, don't mess with him. Hey, y'all heard it from
Jerry Jones got God's favor.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? Jerry Jones, a lot of people talk a lot of noise about Jerry and like all that negative stuff they be talking about Jerry with the flag and all that. But a lot of people don't realize the coach from San Diego got ran over by a car. Couldn't work for 2.5 to 3 years. You know who paid all his family bills and all his medical bills for him?
No.
To make sure he got his life back together, Mr. Jerry Jones.
Oh,
and that was a black man that he took care of for 3 years that he didn't have to, that went under contract with the Cowboys at the time the accident happened. So they was not liable, and then somebody else hit the man walking across the street.
I'm gonna look into that computer, man.
And look what they did, and then Randall Gregory, all the NFL people last year with all them fines, took most of all his salary for the year. That's why they signed their extension so that boy could have some money to take care of his family. They even gave old non-grateful ass
David Irvin
some money.
No way, for real.
He screwed us. Yeah, they paid that man house off and everything. They paid all that stuff down there for that food without even taking out his contract money. And he do us like then he sit out all year. Man. Talking all that know about Coach Gary. Coach Gary ain't no rich. Coach Gary is a cool man.
So that's why he always say, hey, Jerry Jones, cool. I'm cool with Jerry. Jerry Jones identify with my issues. But I just can't stand the coach. That's what David Irvin was saying. He kept on lamenting the fact that he's cool with Jerry. And most of these players say that. Like, and I'm not trying to throw any negative shade towards Nate Newton, but he was like got caught with that 20 pounds of that stuff in the back seat of his trunk or something like that, or in the trunk of his car.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, they got to do it.
Yeah.
Jerry took care of it.
Nobody would give him a job. Nobody would give Big Nate Newton a job. And he said, "You know what, Nate? Big Nate, come on, work for the boys." Nate back home. Nate don't have to worry about Nathan. Shout out to Stellos, man. Thank you for making the donation to help grow the nation, man. Really appreciate you, Stellos.
Yeah, 'cause if you give Nate Newton gave Jerry Jones 3 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Nate played his butt off.
Hey, who you been watching in the draft, computer? Who you been looking at in the draft? Anybody that you got an eye on?
No,
Tony Pollard, your boy from Memphis, Tony Pollard.
Oh yeah, I know him. Hopefully we get him in there. I know him. We get him, we'll be good to go. Yeah, I just got on the phone with his cousin. With his cousin. Brian Pollard. And he's still a fan. Yeah, bro. You got to come over here with us now, bro.
Come on over to the silver and blue side. That's what I'm talking about, man. Yes, indeed.
No more land or loss, man. You come over here with us.
Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed.
Steelers always been crazy like that, though.
Steelers, oh man, they've been one of those teams where they won most of their Super Bowls in the beginning of the I guess NFL deal in the 70s, what have you. But they fell off a little bit, and now they won the last 2 with Big Ben. So it's all good though. They got 6 of them.
It's all good.
It's all good.
Yeah, we went up there and stumped them Steelers.
Yeah.
With Big Ben, Le'Veon, and all of them played that day. We still stumped them.
There you go. Yes,
you know what I'm saying? I knew we had something. We went up there and put that whooping on Pittsburgh. When Dak went up there and put that whooping on Pittsburgh and Green Bay, I knew we had something. We ain't had nobody come in there and do that since Roger.
True that.
Troy could throw that ball and put that ball in any spot you wanted it. But as soon as Michael and Emmett left, he couldn't do nothing. Dak is won games without Zeke. Dak is won games without Dez Bryant. Dak is won games without Whitney. Won games without Cole Beasley. Y'all got to remember, Dak Prescott can throw the ball better than what y'all think. Look at that Giants game. And look at that game in San Francisco when he first started. He was dropping in them touch passes over them guys' shoulders. Come on, man. Dak is a gamer. He just need to quit listening to them folk around there that's in his head, making him act too corporate and all this kind of stuff. He getting like Tiger. He kind of getting off the sham a little bit. He need somebody to push him back over. Come on back over this way a little bit, cuz. You tripping. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I think this year he'll be back over on this side a little bit more. So we can go and get this thing taken care of. Like I said, and then if I could talk to them, like, look, let me tell you something, man.
Get that man some
opportunity.
opportunity.
Them agents be giving them players bad advice. They looking at it for the money. I'm looking at it for the man living long life and being in Dallas a long time. They looking at it for the now to get the money because they want to get their little commission off top. Because they get paid up front as soon as the money come in.
Yeah, they get run by. They get 6%. They get 6% of whatever they get. So that's a lot of paper off top.
They get that off top. So they ain't worried about if he only played 2-3 years on the contract. They done got their bread and gone. They don't care nothing about these players. You don't need them fools negotiating no contract. Like, man, this is what I want. This is what we're going to do. I'm going to get this 6% to my dad or my cousin or somebody. This is where I need to sign. Team ain't going to teach you to get your lawyer to read over it. You don't need them agent paying that daggone 6%. For what? They ain't doing that like they set up some slaves or something. We don't need y'all to do no contract negotiations for me. I can read. This is what I want. I want you to give me this amount of money. I'll play for this. Give me this and give me that. We'll be cool. Because you don't want no max deal. Then you got to live up to that max deal. And then if you don't play good, then you don't end up having nobody around you because all the money going to you. Then everybody booing you and kicking you out of Dallas. And then you can't come back to Dallas and hang like Quincy can't come back to Dallas.
Never.
Only reason why Romo got a pad was because Dak come in there and played the way he did. If Romo would have played his career and retired and not did what he needed to do, he'd have been ridiculed too. He never would have got that job on CBS. Dak Prescott say that boy's life and his career. Because he ain't done nothing up to that point except Dak coming in and took it down and everybody want to love him. Same way with Dez Bryant. Dez Bryant got twice as many followers when we cut it. Because the Cowboys cut me. Yeah, because you don't want to work out in the off-season. You don't want to train. You want to walk around here because you bipolar. You need to get you somewhere and get you some medicine and sit your butt down somewhere. That's what he needs. It's cool.
It's Cole Beasley. Welcome back into the city.
Oh, no.
Man, it's the world
turn. Cole, I might jump on it.
Oh, man. Thank you, 1985 Nova. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for the donation to help grow the nation. He says, what about Devontae Deadman, William and Mary slot receiver? I really think he will be nice, but man, we kind of loaded in receivers. But we'll take a look. I'll take a look at him more deeply. 1985. All right. So, computer, you got anything else, man? Before I let you go, fam.
That's it.
Yes,
love
indeed.
Y'all, man. Y'all take care. Peace, y'all. Happy Easter, everybody. Celebrate 420 Saturday. Make sure you get your butt up and go to church on Sunday for Easter, because the Lord died for all of us.
Amen.
To be where we at and what we doing. And stop listening to all these politicians, all this division, and all this hate. The only people y'all need to hate is the rest of the other 31 teams. Everybody else in the world, you should love them like they're your own. But the only enemies y'all got is the other 31.
The other 31.
The other 31 in the league. Cowboy Nation. Let's stand up. Y'all make sure y'all contribute to Law Nation so we can keep this going and keep everything going. You follow your boy Cowboy Computer on Twitter and Computer Main on Instagram. And we need sponsors. So holler at us.
Yes, indeed, man. Appreciate you, Computer, man. Thank you for calling in anytime,
Thank you, man. I'll talk to y'all later, man.
Salute, my brother. Salute. That's what I'm talking about. A good call from Computer, man. Good call, man. Appreciate those who support the channel. Thank y'all for following the page and always being around. It's always a pleasure of speaking and getting to know other Cowboys fans that's out here. Man, that's always the truth, man. Computer, if those who don't know, man, he does a lot of graphic art designs and a whole bunch of stuff, man. The dude knowledge is just crazy. Check him out on his Instagram page and you'll see what I'm talking about. And he knows several other people that's out there in the mainstream media. And I think he got a segment on 1310 The Ticket at on Fridays, radio segment. If you guys follow that, and appreciate Always a Lady too. Thank you for holding it down, being one of the mods over here. I got Mike from Maryland. He says 11-5. Cowboys going 11-5. Mike, who do you have the 5 losses to? Or are you just saying, hey, we just going to be 11-5? I said last year we were going to go 10-6. It would seem like a hard uphill battle because I started off 3-5. I was like, oh Lord, and we still pulled it off. So it's a rough deal. I'm just looking at this team as a 10-win team. Regardless, I think we have the talent enough to get to those 10 wins. I don't know where they're going to come from, but I think that we can start off fast this year. Hopefully we can, because those division games is everything. What is this? Out of the 4 hard teams, which do you think we win? This is from V Kills. I think V Kills it. FTW. All right, 1985 says 12-4 all day. 13-3 from Washington. I mean, if we look at this schedule, we can see those things happening, and we can see where the losses can be about. I think that, let me just go back to this big board, and we can take a look at this again. We take a real good look at this, and we can see where the losses can be at. And and don't forget, guys, call-in number is 682-214-4087. My guy Stello said he would call once he get home. So if you guys want to jump in, feel free, and we'll talk about this scheduling. All right, so let me pull around and look at this. Let's look at this thing. Last year we swept the Giants, right? We split against the Washington Redskins, and we swept the Eagles. Now, I really think that we can probably sweep the Giants again. They really, like Computer said, they really got rid of most of their best weapons. They re-signed Sterling, though, and I kind of like the kid's skill sets there, but he's nobody that you can just say, okay, you can sneeze at him. Nah, I think he's dangerous enough. He's going to be fresh his first game. We know how that goes. But the teams that we might have a hard time playing will be, if I can look at the Vikings. I can turn around and look at the Saints. And if we counted these as losses, we can say the Vikings, Saints, and the Patriots. There's 3 losses there. The Chicago Bears is at Chicago. Depending on the weather, there can be 4 losses there. I think we're gonna have like a revenge type of factor against the Rams. So we're looking at what? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, and maybe you split it with the Eagles. 5. It can be 11-5 there. So I mean, we could be looking at this thing, whereas we lose to the Vikings, we lose to the Saints, we lose to the New Englands, we lose to the Chicago, and maybe we lose to the Eagles. Do you guys see that? Do you guys see that happening, or you see more of what Sheila Neal says, 14-2? Well, that means we lose to the Patriots, or maybe the Saints, and we win everything else. If anything, I would rather for us to get hot towards the latter part of the season versus getting hot towards the beginning. That's just my opinion. Although I would love for us to start off 2-0, maybe get a reality check against the Dolphins, and then we get back on the grind and we win, and then maybe they sneak up on us and they beat us on November the 4th, and we get another reality check. We lose this game, and then we win. You see what I'm saying? I would like for it to be more of a momentum type of groove going into the playoff. Let me know if you guys feeling the same way. I would love for it to be more of a momentum going into the playoff, because I really don't trust Jason Garrett. I just don't, man. I wish I can say the same, but I just don't trust Jason Garrett. Marco says on the Instagram, 10-6 could be the worst, 12-4 could be the best. Bruh, 10-6 or 11-5 may be realistic. Yeah, so I mean, we're looking at the people comments that's on the Instagram. I mean, it goes back and forth. Whereas most of the people are feeling highly of a 10-6, 11-5, 12-4ish, 13-3. I don't really see any 8-8s anymore. I don't really see any 9-7s out there. So it's a crazy feeling. DJ Sports Talk, man. He says 10-6, 9-7 at worst. That could be the reality. I just like the fact that if we can get into the playoff again, more hungry than to have that bye week. Let me know if you guys feel like I'm overreacting over Jason Garrett, old Coach Red. Sheila Neal says lose to the Pats and lose to the Chicago Bears. Yeah, that's possible. But what if we blow out the Patriots? That would be nice, right? I mean, we just go up there and we just beat them down like they stole something, right? And we just prove to the world that, hey, and this is another thing. I don't want to hear Jerry Jones or Jason Garrett or any of the players saying this is our Super Bowl. I don't want that saying. I didn't like it last year when they were saying that the New Orleans Saints is their Super Bowl and things like that. Our Super Bowl is not until it's Super Bowl time. It's in February. I don't want them thinking that when we play teams that we're going to count and feel like it's our Super Bowl. We beyond that at this point. We are the America's team, baby, and it's time for us to show and prove to the world that we here to stay. And we ain't finna fool around and look at a team and say, okay, they are now our Super Bowl. No, we don't look at it that way. We should look at every team as, like computer said, as our enemy. And we come in there to do one thing, dominate. I hate to say to kill and destroy, but we come here to dominate. We're going to take it over. I like the fact what Jimmy Johnson used to do when he up by 20, he trying to say, okay, can I get up by 30? If he up by 30, I'm going to see if I can push it a little bit to get up by 35. I want us to ramshack these teams. If it's blood in the water, baby, I want us to continue to search, seek, find, and continue to eat. I don't want us to let up. I don't want us to take our foot off the paddle. I want us to continue to put our foot to the throats of our opposition and continue to grind, continue to make things happen. Look, I always say this as a quote, and you guys, you already know what I'm about to say. There's 3 types of people out there in this world. There's some people like this in the chat box, and there's teams like this. There's people that's going to go out there and make things happen. There's people that go out there and say, hey, what just happened? And there's people that say to themselves, hey, I'm going to go out here and figure out how I'm going to make it happen. So it's people that go make things happen, people that go watch things happen, and a person that say, hey, just what just happened? So I like the people that go out there and make things happen. We shouldn't be that team that sit out there and watch things happen, meaning that we looking at other teams excel and we're not being part of the mix. I don't want to be that team that's scratching their heads, started off hot, just like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers last year, and then they turn around and look at each other and say, hey, man, what just happened? No, I want to be the team, or I want to have the mindset, or I want to have the ability to go out there and make things happen. Just like if you fall, try to land on your back, because if you can look up, you can get up, Cowboy Nation, and that's a fact. So yes, we're located in the West because we the best. You guys know how this goes, but we dominate the East because we all some beasts. We got to continue to fight. Hey, it's more than just us against the other teams. It's us against the national media market. Look back. Remember, I showed you guys the schedule. I showed you guys it's 12 primetime games. Out of the 12 primetime games, 4 of the 12 are at night. Meaning that all of the eyeballs, everybody going to have their thoughts. Everybody going to have their visions on silver and blue, whether they love it or hate it. They're going to be able to see our team playing. They don't even know. Look, a lot of people don't even know where the Seattle Seahawks are located at. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't even know that the LA Rams are playing in LA, and they share stadiums with the LA Chargers. They don't know that. But they know everything about our Dallas Cowboys because we are the stamp of the NFL. And I think that we should be playing like it on every single Sunday, every single Monday, or Thursday, whatever day they put us on. When we put that silver and blue with that star on the side of the helmet, I want to make sure that the opposition know that Big D baby is in town and we ready to wreck things up. Boy, 1985 says, Law, we going to the big dance this year. I feel it. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for the donation to help grow the nation. And Nini says, facts, Law, 100%. Yes. And DC for life. Dominate. Let's go. Always the latest in this. And money making Mall says, foot on their necks. Hey, and money making Mall. And when we put the foot on the neck, I don't want it just to be sitting there. I want us to just move it around a little bit. Make sure that after we put the foot on the neck, we apply pressure, and then we punching them. We punching them as we get down to their level. You know, I really want this to be a dog fight. They walking around here now, Cowboy Nation. All of the Cowboys players, they wearing shirts that says "driven" on them. Driven. Dreams are being driven. Hopes, love, and adulations, and all of these thoughts are put together for it to be driven. And we got to continue to drive our impressions on the NFL. And whoever we play, DJ Sports Talk, appreciate you, man. Thank you for making a donation to help grow the nation. He says, Super Bowl or bust. It's time we get a ring. Man, don't you know how much I will cry crocodile tears of joy. They say you guys never seen a grown man cry. Boy, baby, you guys will see a grown man cry if we can get to that big dance and beat whoever we play. It'll be heaven. Yes, indeed, Stellos. Yes, indeed, it'll be heaven. Savage Time says if we lose against the Pats, you know what these ESPN people are going to say. The Patriots is America's team. That's all good. Because I think we're dominating this year, guys. We are. It's time out for mediocre. It's time out for it, right? It's time for us to get back to the right graces of things. It's time for us to get back into the right area of things. It's just time, Cowboy Nation. I feel it deep down in my soul, my heart, my sinew, my thoughts, my movement. I can just taste it in the air. I can feel the wind blowing and whispering in my ear saying that, hey, Law, it is time. It is time for us to get back and rewind beyond past of the old and get back to the glory days. Just like Jerry Jones said he wants some glory hole. Look, we finna get back to those glory hole days. I know it's a funny saying, but you guys know what I'm talking about, right? So it's time for us to just rewrap our mind as I rewind these things and we talk about the poetries of thoughts as we put things together, as we wrap this thing together like a warm sweater, baby. And I know it's still hot outside, but guess what? We feel cool because we feel like the weather is just blowing right for us right now. And Cowboy Nation, we're just right there at this moment. And even though trials, tribulations, and everybody try to throw things at you, we just shake those things off, Cowboy Nation, because we battle tested. We built for this, Cowboy Nation. We on the grind, and nobody can stop the nation from just doing our thing, and that's what we call about shining. Look, the greatest thing about this is when you look outside and you look up and you see all those stars there, right? You look up and see the skies, you see the stars there. And the glory about the stars is that it doesn't get jealous of the moon. The stars and the sun, it says, okay, the moon finna shine and do his thing. But guess what? I know that when I shine, I'm already the brightest thing that's going to be out there. So it makes no sense. because my light is just, their light is just a reflection of my entire light. If I can wrap that thing up to you guys. So that's what I'm looking at. See, all of the other teams that have been winning these Super Bowls, have been winning here and there, they like the moon. Their reflection is only coming from us. And we the real star. We the real light. We the sun, Cowboy Nation. So everybody else, that's been their time to shine, which is cool. But everybody know that inside this chat box, who's going to watch this on rewind, they know that we are the real deal, Holyfield. Come on, let's be real about it. Everybody else is like the candlelight, comparing to the sun. And that's who we are, Cowboy Nation. Let's go, Cowboy Nation, one way or another. Let's go. All right, so as we get down to the final minutes, I really appreciate each and every last one of you all. As you see the little logo down below, Cowboys Experience. I got to talk to you guys about that. That's something that me and Barry and a few other content creators like Vaj Lombardi, Mark Holmes, and beyond, we get together and we host these events. And more so do with Barry, because it's in the description box, the link for Cowboys Experience website page. And what we're trying to do is create a family and also create an event for you guys to come out to the games and experience the game. And when you guys get a chance to experience the game, let me just pull this up right quick. This is the website, Cowboys Experience. Let me see if I can show you guys. We have Gallup. You see the Fredericks and the Zach Martins of the world. Natalie. We got all these people, man, that's a part of this thing. And it's just like a big family. But if you've never been to a Cowboys game before, and you quote unquote want to be able to get like packages and things like that that's at a reasonable rate, just go to this website, www.cowboysexperience, and you'll see like a plethora and tons of things that you can get. And I'm telling you guys, the packaging are just nice. I can't sell this enough for you guys. It sells itself. I don't even have to promote it because it's part of my family. So when you guys see Cowboys Experience, think of me and think of Media Row. Let me click on Media Row so you guys can see who all are in the mix. You know about Big Game James. You know about Silver and Blue. You see my little logo there. You know about Phantom. You know about DC Scouting. You see the Doski Woskis right there. And the Peasky Whiskies is somewhere implied. It's somewhere in there. And you see Joe Boo. Look at him. He holding it down. And you see my guy, Dallas Prospect, where every legend was once a prospect. So when you guys think about a conglomerate, you think about people that work together to help build this thing, to help grow the nation. You guys going to see us throughout the year, supporting the Dallas Cowboys, being able to be in the mix, talking to players, and just having a fun event, meet and greets, man. It's just one beautiful family that I think that no other teams, no other people can have this experience with their fan base. We the best. This is like people from the UK fans at 2018 fan experience, fan events. These people from across the pond that's able to go to these games. I just don't think that you will have this ultimate packages and things like that with other teams. And this is what we do. Okay, Stellos, you about to call right now? Call in, man. I'll give you a few minutes here so we can get ready to talk about this schedule and these sorts of things. Let me go ahead and click it over. Let me know when you're finna call in, Stellos. And thank you for the donation as well, man. Really appreciate it. So, Cowboys Experience, Cowboy Nation. Really appreciate each and every last one of you all for tuning in. And check out that website. Check out the link that's in the description box below. And let me know how you guys feel about it. Let them know that, hey, LAW Nation sent you there, or Mark Holmes, or Big Game James, or my guy West Coast Cowboys, or Derek Kirby. Anybody, man, that you guys can think of, let them know. Follow their Facebook page. He says a win against the Pats, we going to test them fools. Let them know who the America's team is, period. And sweep the AFC East. It would be nice if we could play them all the time. Boy, that would be nice. That will be nice, Cowboy Nation. It will be nice. All right, so let me see here. Oh, you said you calling it now. I thought you said you calling in. All right, so Stellos, really appreciate you too, man. Let me get on ahead and jam on out here, man. Appreciate you, DJ Sports. Oh, yeah, he is calling in. Okay. You got me all over the place, man. Let me go right here.
Call from.
What's up, my brother?
What's up, man? What's up, man? Talk to me.
And you do this, man.
You're
oh,
shit.
I had to holler at you quick, man, because I'm at work, huddle up in the corner, the earplugs in, listen to the show. I said, man, 5 more minutes, I get out of here. I'm out.
Here it is right here. Here it is right here, Stellos. You're here live on the Law Nation's hotline. Tell me what you feel about this 2019 Dallas Cowboys schedule.
Well, Mr. Law Nation, I think that it's a very favorable schedule. We have no problem against our own division. And like I said in the chat room, we're going to show them Patriots who America's team really is and sweep that AFC East.
Yeah.
And on the way, put that smackdown on the Beasley. Slap some hot sauce on that boy's neck.
You know what they should do? All of the Cowboys players should just bring a whole bottle of hot sauce. Man, look good on turkey.
You mean, okay, we'll just go back to when Emmitt Smith went to the Cardinals and talking about he was a diamond in the pile. Yep. Now he got his ass smashed there.
Oh yeah.
Right down here in Arizona, down here in Phoenix on the news, crying like a bitch.
Yes, indeed.
And then what he do? And what they do? Retire. I mean, he retires his jersey, but he retired the Cowboys. See, you know what happened?
Oh yeah.
So Beasley gonna get a little taste of that. He best. I say. I'm telling y'all listen to what I'm telling you. Beasley, the best not take his ass across the middle of that field. You better not take his ass across the middle of that field.
I forgot about these are some heavy hitters that I got to bring up. Xavier Woods.
He probably gonna get knocked out.
Jalen Smith.
He tries to go to the outside. Jalen Smith probably gonna take his head off. You see what happened to Kamara? He knocked that fool cuckoo. That dude got up staggered. So just stand by the stand. You leave and you talk smack. You got to pay the price. You're gonna pay the price. You're gonna do it. I mean, it just goes without saying. It just goes without saying. And I do think Prescott and Rodgers, I think they're 1-1. But that's a regular season playoff game. So I think that's the last time we played them.
Okay. 1-1. Okay.
Yeah,
Just during the regular
down
season.
Up there and put the beat down on them, and then in the playoffs, then they got that one on us. And I think that's the last time we played them. But the longest streak against the Cowboys, I think it's like 9-1.
9-1. Okay.
And that's in the 90s. So yeah. If you Google it, Wikipedia it, if you got to. If you want to call me on it, because I'm looking at it right now. So there's no debate. So
no debate.
Don't try it.
Don't
try it.
Just factuals.
Just leave it alone. Don't make me go back to 1960. Don't make me do it. Don't make me do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Yes,
just let it. Okay, you remember what the heck is that? Smoking the Bandit?
Yeah.
When old Jackie Gleason had them dudes pulled over, and he had to go chase down the bandit. He goes, "All right, I'm gonna be back." He said, "But y'all stay right here. Don't you leave. Stay right here. Don't you leave. You can think about it, but don't do it. You can think about it, don't do it."
Yes, indeed.
But that's yeah. But at least I'm looking just about around the same win-loss column as you are, but it's just one more. 11-5.
11-5.
And probably we probably will have a problem with the Saints.
Yeah,
and
I mean
it'll probably come down to the wire. So on that, Patriots, I don't know. I don't want to be getting into one of these when these 2009 deals, when you get up on them 24-3, and then you turn around and lay down in the second half, we don't need it.
No. We don't need that. Have that mentality. I think that Chris Richard won't even allow it to happen. You know, I see some games.
Allow that to happen.
Yeah.
When you put the foot on the neck, you stomp on it. You put that little Bruce Lee twist on it. Wow! And just keep on grinding and keep on grinding. Now, if it was Parcells, he ain't gonna let up off him. Just lay on him. Lay on him. He did it to the Falcons back in 2009. He just laid him. He just gave Tony Romo the thumbs up. Gave the defense and the offense coordinators a thumbs up, man. Go ahead and lay the lumber on the ass. Then give them about 8 minutes. Okay, we'll back off a little bit. Yeah, they get in there and they score, get it like 17-30 something. They say it was like 17-38 or 17-42 or something like that, 41. And then he just said, "Yeah, do one more, get another point on him." You know, the Saints did it to I think the Saints did it to the I think it was the Steelers they played.
Right.
And it was like 62 to. I was like, man, Peyton, when you get up, you're going to let up off the gas. You put the pedal through the flow if you got to. And get some more mugs behind there pushing. That's how you do that. I mean, you have to let them know then for game. Point blank and period. I see everybody else flashing up here, so let me get off this phone. I just getting some food in me because I'm hungry as hell.
What's on the menu for tonight, man?
Oh, it's just good, man. I'm just going to eat me some ramen noodles. I got to make it quick.
Oh, okay, ramen noodles. All right.
But I will shoot you that pic of that salmon I did. So the beginning to the end. So
is it smoked salmon, man? Is it smoked?
That was the sockeye, and I set it up with the early roasted garlic and herb seasoning. Rubbed it down. Then made me some garlic butter, homemade some garlic butter, mixed it up in there, spread it across there. Got some of that avocado oil and sprayed it on the tin foil, got it in there nice and thick, and then laid them fillets on there. Sprinkled some more garlic salt on the top and some pepper and some cayenne on there.
Wow, man.
Wrapped it up, threw it on the grill for about 6-7 minutes. So you gotta let that grill heat up to at least 3.
Yeah.
350.
Until the coals get white, huh?
Oh yeah, exactly. And when he just when they start turning white, then you get them cold. Then you get them up on it. It's already wrapped up. It's already cooking its own juices plus whatever else you put into it. Let it sit in there 6 to 10 minutes. Pull it out. It's basically done. And get you some green beans and some.
Gotta add the veggies,
some black beans and rice, and some red beans and rice, and go to town.
Man, so
go to town, and don't.
I'm
you don't stop till you get to the bottom of the plate. Then start licking that bug. Then start licking the plate. Then you got to rub your finger in there, make sure you got everything out of the gun. And if it's that good, go lick the tinfoil too. Damn it.
Well, if that good, you get 1 cube of ice and a glass. And you pull that little hen dog up in there. That's what I would do.
Some hen. That's right. Got to have that henny. Gotta have that henny. Don't mix nothing in it, y'all. Don't even put no rocks in it. Don't even put no rocks in it. Don't put no rocks in it.
I put 1
straight
cube.
Up, y'all. But no. I can't put no cubes in it. I don't want nothing floating around in it.
I got these straight. I'm fancy a little bit. I got this one little ball. I got a ball of ice, man. I get it. It's like a little ball. I put that little ball in there.
You all bougie. You get all bougie with that ice. See, you're a bougie, man. You can't get all bougie, bro. Can't do that, man. You gotta do like them brothers be doing down there in Mississippi, sitting on the porch, just. Get that bottle, pass that mug around. You know what I'm saying?
My guy Virginia Finer said, "Man, that's enough, man. You got his mouth watering. He just got out of work too, probably.
He throwing up beer. He said, man, y'all need to stop that.
And you know what's crazy? My guy Stellos. You know what's crazy? you can't go to a store and buy smoked salmon. That's something that you got to do yourself.
Yeah, you got to do that, and you're better off doing it yourself because they probably F it up half the time. It's like, man, no, that's too thin. They ain't thick enough. What is this? Carp?
Yeah, but I'm gonna let you go, man.
I'm gonna stop talking about food. I'm gonna stop talking about food because the brother's getting hot right now. Y'all stop. All right. I'm out, deuces, bro.
All right, salute, my brother. Appreciate it. Always a pleasure talking to you, man.
Right.
Salute, man. And remember, yes, indeed, man. Really appreciate each and every last one of you all for being part of the show, man. Hey, he always called with the great information for the nation, especially on the food side, man. Trust me, I'm taking notes. And also, Stellos, man, if you can still hear me, please send me a picture of that salmon, so I can really just imagine what if the flavor and all that stuff tastes and all this stuff with a visual, because I gotta see the picture. All right, Cowboy Nation, that's all the time that I have for this beautiful night. I really appreciate you all for tuning in to this show. I thank you all for subscribing to this page and supporting this channel. And don't forget to hit Cowboys Experience. It's in the description box as well. And if you're on the D Live web screen there, stream there, I can't speak tonight. I really appreciate you all for supporting that particular new platform that's less censored, and hopefully down the line in the season, you guys gonna be special. It's gonna be a special situation for that. Oh, before I do that, I got to do this, Cowboy Nation. I know I'm running this show long, but I got to do this, and somebody just reminded me. Let me go to the D Live screen right now, and if I can see your name on this deal, it will be a plus. Let me see. All right, so if I can see your name here, my Mimi Mo, thank you. Cowboys Joe Boo, appreciate you. Pat Riot, thank you for subscribing. Texas Kid 27, Lord Nova 85. Who else we have here? Shell Sharp 87, JR Boy, all you guys. Arkansas Cowboys 1023, Artemis 75. Man, everybody. Mick Taco, I don't know if that's Taco Charter, man. All you guys, man, thank you all, man. I can't go through all this list, but if you guys see your name on the screen, man, just hit me up on Twitter or something. Leave a comment, leave a message on the DLive.tv and White Pages, not Yellow Pages, White Pages 44 and John House, man. All you guys, thank you all for subscribing. Thank you guys for joining in, and thank you guys for being part of the nation on DLive.tv. Really appreciate you guys. You just don't know how much that means to me. Let's go, Cowboy Nation. Let's continue to grind. Let's continue to shine. Let's continue to push our minds to bigger and better things that's going to be able to elevate us down the line. Hey, that even rhymes. Look at that, boy. We rhyming today, boy. One fish, two fish, blue fish, man. Boy, we own it, baby. We are on it. So we've been live for like 1 minute and 1 minute and 22. Well, 1 hour and 22 minutes. So let's get on out of here, Cowboy Nation. I don't want to keep you guys up all night. Let's go, Cowboys. Let's as I'm waiting for this background music to update, so you guys already know that we can get on, bounce on out of here. Yes, here she go. Yeah. Yes, y'all already know a prize fighter, even when he's down, and the victory seems like it's not even possible. He continued to swing, and I want you guys to just continue to swing, fighting. Hey, if you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you. If you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too. Peace. Ain't no party like a cowboy party, 'cause a cowboy party don't stop. So